Hey, what is going on, guys? It's LittleBigness here, and I am here to bring you our UPA Season 5 Week 10 team builder. We're going up against Dork, the coach of the San Diego Charizards. You can see his team right down there. He's got Mega Medicham, Tyranitar, Talonflame, Thundurus, Nidoqueen, Jellicent, Virizion, Hitmontop, Cradilly, Quillfish, Cryogonal, and Pichu. Pichu's a joke pick, so I'm not even worried about that. If it's brought, whatever. But some things I noticed were that a lot of his offensive threats are weak to rocks, and another thing is Tyranitar is a huge threat because dark types give me a bunch of problems. So I'm really worried about that. That's the biggest threat to my team, but we're going to go right into the team right here. We've got iRock, our Dusclops, and it is packing the Eviolite. It's got Counter, Will-O-Wisp, Rest, and Nightshade, Max HP, Max Fizz Def, Bold Nature. So basically what this set is for, it's my main switch into Mega Medicham. I had this and Cresselia to switch in, but I found Dusclops was better because I can get a burn off on it, or, you know, if the Tyranitar wants to come in, I can burn that. It's just that sort of stuff. Then I've got Counter because I know the Tyranitar might end up being in on me, and if it wants to go for a dark move, I can counter it and just knock it out. That's the point of that. That's why I'm running Max Fizz Def too, so I can just take the most from that thing. Rest is just for some sustain, and I can easily, you know, get some sleep turns burnt by going in on something like if Hitmontop comes, I can do that. If Mega Medicham's there, I can do that. You know, there's options with that, so I figured Rest would be fine instead of Pain Split. And then Nightshade, just to get some consistent damage going. Next we have Rousey, our Mega Lopunny, and it is packing, of course, the Lopunite. It's got Fake Out, Return, Drain Punch, and Substitute, Max Attack, Adamant, Speed Investment so I can outspeed a timid Thundurus. So, while I was thinking with this set, I wanted to bring Mega Lopunny, but I noticed there were a couple of things that could put a big stop to Mega Lopunny, and those were, you know, Thundurus is T-Wave, it's Prankster, and Talonflame Brave Bird. So I thought, like, what can get me to avoid that? And the only answer was Substitute. I could send this thing in on Tyranitar and just set up a sub on that, you know? I could send it in on Cryogonal. I know he likes bringing that thing. Probably even Cradilly if I wanted to. I could just set up that Substitute. So I figured it'd be a good option. And Fake Out Return is just for the consistent damage. I don't need High Jump Kick this week, so I brought Drain Punch, because all I want to hit with the Drain Punch is Tyranitar, Cryogonal, and Cradilly. And those things will take enough from it. And it's not like High Jump Kick will make a big change. Plus, being behind the sub and being able to Drain Punch the health back, really nice. So next, we've got Majora, our Cresselia, and it's packing the Colbur Berry with Moonblast, Psychic, Moonlight, and Toxic. So for this set, I've got the Colbur Berry in case the Thundurus wants to pack a dark move, or the Nidoqueen wants to Sucker Punch me, because this is my main check to those. Also, if I need to take a hit from Tyranitar and Moonblast that or Toxic it, then I can do that if I want to. So that's why I've got the Colbur Berry. Moonblast is to hit things like Tyranitar, Mega Medicham. I thought I was going to hit something else, but no. And then Psychic is for the Nidoqueen. I'm running Psychic over Psyshock. And it's mainly for the Nidoqueen, by the way. I can also hit things like Hitmontop with it and Quillfish. But yeah, the main reason why I'm running Psychic is because the things I'll be Psychicking are things like Nidoqueen and Quillfish, and those are more likely to be invested in Fizz Def than Spadef. So that was kind of the idea with that. Cryogonal is going to be a bit of an issue to amp her down, but I can Toxic that, and I don't think Cryogonal can do much back to me. Now I'm running Moonlight, which is a bit weird considering that he has a Tyranitar that can bring the sand, but I needed just a little bit of sustain, and that was the best thing I had, so I just figured may as well put Moonlight on there because there was nothing else I could really put on there. Next we have Rock Wrecker, our Steelix, and it is packing the Occa Berry with Stealth Rock, Heavy Slam, Crunch, and Rock Slide. This is my main check to Talonflame. I really struggled to find one because my team is really weak to bird spam. But the Occa Berry on Steelix will allow me to take a Flare Blitz from that thing, and then I can hopefully knock it out with a Rock Slide. I want to get my Stealth Rocks up immediately Because I know he doesn't really like Hitmontop as a spinner, and he likes Cryogonal more, but then that can take damage with the rocks, so figured it'd be a good go. Heavy Slam for the consistent damage, hit things like Tyranitar for super effective damage. Crunches to hit the Jellicent, Rock Slide for the Talonflame and the Thundurus. Just my main bird check, way to set up rocks. I need to keep this thing healthy as long as that Talonflame is around. Next we have Vendetta our Victini. This is my main wall breaker this week. It's got Blue Flare, Thunder, Focus Blast, and Psychic. Blue Flare hit things like Virizion and Cradily, Cryogonal. Blue Flare is not even the best thing about this set though. Like Thunder hit things like Talonflame, Jellicent. Focus Blast, that's to hit that Tyranitar. Just make sure I can hit that. Psychics for things like the Nidoqueen, the Quillfish. It's just a really solid set. It does consistent damage to just about everything there. And I'm running a bit weird on a bit of a weird EV spread, but got 164 in speed, so I can outspeed a max speed timid Nidoqueen, because that was the speed tier I need to outspeed. I'm not even going to risk it with Mega Medicham. I've got reliable switch-ins to that, so I'm not really too worried. Then I've got 160 in defense to be able to take, I believe it's a Scarf Stone Edge from a Tyranitar. Yeah, it's a Scarf Stone Edge, I remember it. Because if not, I outspeed it and hit it with a Focus Blast, hopefully, if I land. But, of course, Victory Star does put the accuracy a bit higher. But, yeah, I just want to be able to live a Scarf hit from a Tyranitar, because that can mean a lot in the long run if I can knock it out with a Focus Blast. And if it's Scarfed, which I actually think it will be Scarfed, so we can outspeed the Victini and hit that hard, then I can live that. If it's Banded, I just outspeed it and kill it and don't take any damage at all. So that was kind of the thought process with that. Now I've got the rest in special attack. It does plenty with this special attack. I can 2-hit KO basically anything on the team. Next we have Godzilla, our Haxorus, and this is my late game sweeper. It's got the Lumberry with Dragon Dance, Outrage, Earthquake, and Dragon Claw. There is no fairy type to be seen on this team, so I am really happy to bring Haxorus. If I can get a DD up, then I can probably go through the entire team. I've got the Lumberry because I'd love to spam Outrage, but I can't necessarily spam Outrage if the... Is there anything? No, there's not even a Dragon Resist on the team, is there? Maybe goddamn, we're going to go in with that Outrage. I really want to click Outrage after a +1. You know, it can also protect against a Prankster T-Wave from Thundurus. I know he's got priority with like Medicham, Fake Out, and Hitmontop and Talonflame, Brave Bird, all that stuff. Cryogonal, Ice Shard, but I've got a bit of defensive investment there just so I can possibly take that priority better. I've got the Earthquake mainly for the Quillfish, but it can also hit the Nidoqueen if I don't want to lock myself into Outrage, or the Tyranitar. I think I'll do a lot of damage to both of those. Dragon Claw in case I don't really want to go for Outrage just yet. That's basically that. That would probably only happen if the Thundurus burns my Lumberry, but you know, I decided to put Dragon Claw there because there was not really another good move. I could have put Low Kick for the Tyranitar, but I didn't really see it as worth it. So speed investment so I can outspeed the Nidoqueen if it's max speed timid naturally. And then I can run an Adamant Nature, and then I can get +1, outspeed the entire team, and go ham. So that's it for the team preview. I'll see you guys when we get to the battle. Alright, and we are back, ready to go up against Dork. He is sending us the requests. Let's get right into it. My mouse is on screen. I need to change that. I predicted the team pretty well. He actually did bring Hitmontop. I did not expect that. He hates Hitmontop. I brought that instead of Cryogonal. So let me get that Hitmontop up. Sorry, it's taking a bit. Alright, there's the Hitmontop. And then, brought Quillfish instead of, Thundurus. Oh, okay. I'm glad Thundurus didn't come. Quillfish. Probably built to spike stack or something like that. Alright. Let's see. When it comes to a lead, not really sure what the safe lead is. I could see Megalopony being a good lead. Just get that Mega Evolution off, but I do think he'll lead Quillfish. You know, I think I will lead Megalopony. I think I'm just going to get my fake out and get that Mega Evolution off. He was Rocky Helmet. Okay. That's fine though. I do have my Mega Evolution off, which is a big deal. Now I could go Victini here because I am kind of threatened by spike stacking. But I can also go Steelix and set my own rocks. He does have the Hitmontop, but I'm not really too worried about that. Steelix can't really hit it hard though. I kind of want to scout out to see what he's going to do. I do think I also need to keep my Steelix healthy. What do I do? Could go Dusclops actually. That's kind of a safe switch. I think I will. Alright, yeah, he does start spike stacking. That's kind of threatening, honestly. I think I want to go ahead and go for a Nightshade in the case of a taunt. Alright, he does Toxic me. That's not exactly the best thing in the world, but I can rest that off, so I'm just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here, hoping he doesn't taunt. I feel like I could have prepped for spike stacking a bit better. Alright, he goes Nidoqueen. I'm actually fine with that. This way I could go Cresselia. It's just, do I want to go Cresselia? I mean, it is built as a check to Nidoqueen. Actually, it's built as a counter, not a check. Noob. Yeah, I think Cress is actually the best switch here. You could go Tyranitar, and that definitely worries me. But yeah, I'm going to go Cress. Sets up rocks. I'm not really a fan of this. I should have brought Blastoise, looking at it now. See, he'll probably go Tyranitar, because he can't do much to me, and he might want to save his Nidoqueen. So I kind of want to make a double into Megalopony. I think that's my play, so I'm going to do it. He goes Jellicent. One thing I could do is try and set up a sub. But he might go Quillfish, actually. Shoot. Yeah, I'm caught in a bit of a predicament here. I think I just gotta go for damage and click return. He does go Quillfish. Alright. I'll be able to knock out this Quillfish here. That's nice. If he wants to switch out, I'm fine with it. But no, he just decides to sack the Quillfish. I'm glad Quillfish is gone. It's just a bit of a sigh of relief. Alright, he goes Talonflame. I do think I have to go Steelix here. Or I could go Dusclops. I don't really need Dusclops, so I could sack that. That's kind of a thought in my mind. But I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here. See, Megalopony outspeeds the rest of his team. That's one thing to look at. I think I'll go Steelix. I mean, it was built to check this Talonflame, so he goes for Brave Bird. Alright, he's leftovers. He'll probably Flare Blitz me, so I'll go for Rock Slide. Nah, okay. I don't really want to take a Willow or a Scald. I'm just going to go into Dusclops here. I could set my rocks, but Hitmontop's still around, so that could always come in. Alright, he goes for the Scald. He might have Hex, and if he does, it's a bit of an issue, but it's fine. I'm just going to click Rest. Alright, he goes Nidoqueen. That's fine. I just gotta burn these turns, and I don't think the Nidoqueen can do much to me. I'm guessing that Jellicent does not have Ghost coverage by the way it switched out. I can always, you know, waste rest turns on the Hitmontop and the Jellicent, so I'm gonna check this. Dusclops against Nidoqueen. Let's say it's offensive. Earth Power is 42%. I can always find out it's spread by this, so another thing I could do is go into Cresselia, and that would force him out. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, yeah, he does go for the Earth Power. Now, I'm hoping to God that he goes into Tyranitar here. I think I'm going to go for a Toxic. Oh, Jellicent comes in. That's good, too. Nice. Alright. Well, I'm not really sure if I want to switch out here. So, I'm just going to go ahead and click Psychic. Alright, he goes for a Toxic of his own. I'm fine with it, though, honestly. Crest doesn't do too much. His Nidoqueen's weakened. Let's see, so it's Toxic Scald. I'm guessing Recover Will-O-Wisp. I think he's forced to recover here. I wouldn't say forced, actually, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go for another Psychic. See what happens. Alright, he does have Hex. I don't know why he didn't go for it. Alright, well, he has to recover here. I'm gonna Moonlight, so that way the I can come in on the Nidoqueen one more time. When it comes to a play here, the Hex on the Jellicent is scary. So if he Scald, Hex, Recover, Toxic, do I have anything that walls it? Not really, no. So I actually do just have to stay in here, unfortunately. Alright, he goes Tyranitar. I am Colbur, though. So, I'm just going to go for a Toxic here. I really don't have a better play. But yeah, Crest goes down. That's fine. I want to go Lopunny here, but if he is Scarfed, then that's an issue. I can't exactly go Victini. I guess I can find out if he's Scarfed, but I don't really want to. Yeah, I think I actually do have to find out if he's Scarfed or not. I can go Victini, or I could go Lopunny. I think Lopunny's my play, though, right? Yeah, Lopunny's my play. Alright, so I am going to go for a Drain Punch. Alright, he's Protect. Okay. I think I still have to click Drain Punch, though, considering the fact that I need the health back, so I'm going to keep on clicking it. Alright, he goes Hitmontop. I don't do too much to it. I need to sack my Lopunny here, unfortunately. So I'm just going to click return. Alright, there goes my Lopunny. Can Haxorus win here? Let's see. Nidoqueen's weakened. The problem is Talonflame. I have to go Victini. And I want to see how much a Sucker Punch would do from this thing. If I did 34% with a return... I gotta find out its set. Hitmontop. Yeah, it's defensive. So if this thing has Sucker Punch against my Victini, it doesn't do much. Okay, nice. So I am going to go Victini here. I'm free to go for a Psychic because if he does want to go into Tyranitar, I can always hit that with a Focus Blast. A Blue Flare might be able to knock him out though. I'm going to check the calc again. Blue Flare does knock out this Hitmontop. So I could go for that to get more consistent damage and make sure I actually hit something. So I'm going to do that. Alright, he goes Nidoqueen, sacks that. Goes Tyranitar. I do have Focus Blast though, so I'm gonna hope I can land. I know it's not Scarf. Please land. Please land. This lands, I think I win. He goes for Protect. I will go for another Focus Blast. I am not scared. Kind of a 50-50 on both ends, so I'm going for a Focus Blast because damage is damage. Hope this baits in his Jellicent though, that'd be nice. If it baits in his Jellicent, I would just go for Thunder. Also, another thing, if the Jellicent gets baited in, you know, if I miss the Thunder or something happens like that, I can always go into Haxorus and set up. Because I think my Haxorus can set up on the Hitmontop and the Jellicent, so I'm fine with that. I think a Thunder might be able to knock out. We'll see. Nice, okay. Jellicent goes down. He goes Talonflame. Is my sack Victini? What's Victini's usefulness at this point? Also, if it's a leftovers Talonflame, I could calc that. Talonflame with leftovers. Ooh. Yeah, if he's Jolly, I'll live for sure. Adamant. I still live. Or no, I have a chance to live. Ugh! I could risk the Thunder. I think I will. Alright, he got a high roll. I gotta go my Steel. I gotta go into Steelix here. I really have no other play. Yeah, I'm just going to click Rock Slide here. It's the safe play. I'm going to go Dusclops now. Alright, I guess for Earthquake. Oh, did I get Victini off the screen? No. Let me do that. I think I just want to go for a Nightshade. I'm still not sure what this Dusclops set is, though. All I know is I'm going to click counter. Damn it. Alright, Dusclops goes down. Alright, I want to check some Haxorus calcs here. Actually, no, I can't really go Haxorus, so... I'm just going to go Steelix, click Heavy Slam. Hopefully something like an Earthquake won't take me out. I bet he has something like Superpower. Might have Fire Blast. Fire Blast I might be able to live though, because I have the Akka. Wonder what his play is though. He's taking a while on this one, but yeah, I'm really not sure. Alright, he goes Hitmontop. I think I just want to go for rocks. I think that's what I gotta do. Yeah, I do have to. Goes for close combat. I love it. I'm just gonna go for Heavy Slam. Goes for Rapid Spin. Alright, Hitmontop's down. There we go. I don't think I win this though. I think the Talonflame has me. I gotta check how much it does to a Haxorus though. Brave Bird only does 64% actually, so I have to go for Heavy Slam here. I think my only play is to click Outrage. I gotta check the calcs on this though. Let's say Tyranitar. Not really sure what it is. Yeah, it's GG for me. Alright, I have one play here, and it's the dumbest thing ever. I gotta hope for Flame Body Talonflame. Oh, he protects. Okay. That just lost him the game. I believe that just... Oh, wait. If I'm +1, I do 95% to a no defense T-Tar. Earthquake is the better bet though because it does more damage. But he could go into Talonflame here. I have to go for the Outrage. Okay, he keeps on clicking Protect. Wow. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me on that one? Okay. That sucks, because also the roll on the Talonflame. Well, I think Dork choked there, for sure. GG, Dork. I don't know why you went for Protect, but I don't know. He wasn't Gale Wings? Okay. Alright, well, sorry, I was just kind of chatting with Dork there about it, but GG, guys. Or Dork, not guys. But thanks for watching, guys. There we go. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.